Hey everybody, it is good to be with you. Welcome to Monday, managing your Mondays. And again, Monday has had such a bad reputation in regards to that it's mopey, it's miserable, but I want to help you change that to set the pace for your week, which is going to determine your destiny and your future. I'm so glad that you can make this a part of your life. Well, as I said, it is Monday, the start of a brand new week, but it is also the third day of a new season that we've entered into, which is fall. So, new season, new reason for you to succeed. And that is the absolute truth. Now, we've been unpacking here, and I want to just pause for a minute, and I want to thank you for all the feedback that I have received in regards to how this is helping you. So that is awesome, and that's what I wanted to be for you. And again, my background now is that I'm a pastor of a church. However, I was in the corporate world for over a 20-year period, and taking these concepts now, which I incorporate in a lot of areas of my life, I believe are going to help you. So this is good from anybody who is a young person all the way up to those that are managing companies, or if you're working for somebody, or you want to start your own company, or you just want to have a better marriage, better relationships, and just to see the successes that are already on tap for you that you need to be enjoying. So one of the areas that we paused on, which we started last week, was positive resistance. Now, this is such an important skill set for you to get a hold of. I'm not talking about positive thinking. Positive thinking is so necessary, and it will play a part. But if you're going to see the successes that are in store for you in your life, if you're going to see mountains that are in the way that need to get out of the way, you're going to have to develop the skill set of positive resistance, okay? And if you're going to want to stand out, I mean, in any area in your life, to be totally set apart, to go from just the how do I want to say, the exceptional to the extraordinary, or the ordinary to the extraordinary. Again, this is such a powerful skill set for you to develop in your life, and again, to maintain this in your life. Okay, so excuse me. I am a big reader, and later on down the line, I'll point that out why it's so important. But just in passing here, I want to mention this: there are two types of people when it comes to learning. Okay, when it comes to learning, two types of people. There is the reader learner, and then there is the listener learner. You cannot be both. You have to make a decision or determine which one you are. And I have seen so many people who have been who have just that they're really a reader learner, and they've tried to be a listening learner, or just the opposite, a listening learner, and tried to be a reading learner, and they have tried to do something that they're not supposed to be, that type of person they're not supposed to be, and they end up frustrated, they end up bored, and they end up with a lot of material that either they don't read or that they don't listen to, and all of that is wasted energy and passion, where they could have been taking all of that and focusing it in the area that they needed to. In other words, they didn't resist. And again, this is so necessary and so important. So positive resistance, just to kind of sum up what we were talking about, and to keep going unpacking this, positive resistance is avoiding the broad ways, plural here, the broad ways of complacency, and that's good enough. It's staying on that narrow road. It's actually being focusing on something that again is going to give you a distinct advantage in your life, in your career, with every part of your life. It's actually the autobahn of success for your life. Y'all know what the autobahn in Germany, why it was built. And if you don't know, it has no speed limits on that. So again, you get to determine how fast you want to go or how slow you go, and nobody is there to regulate that. Now, if you have an accident, you're on your own in regards to that. So This skill set of positive resistance will launch you on the fast track of enjoying the fullness of these successes again that are part of your destiny. Okay, so there was a guy, and still is. I'm an avid reader. His name is Jim Collins, and he wrote a book called Good to Great. Okay, and in that book, he shares concepts where for companies to be able to go from good to great. And one of those concepts that he shares is called the hedgehog concept. And basically, it is this. He says you need to avoid this concept at all costs. You need to avoid the hedgehog syndrome or concept, okay? Which means just being comfortable where you are. Now, in essence, what he is saying is you really need to resist complacency. Now, listen to me. Every day, you and I, even today, you are going to resist or you're going to submit to something. And whatever you resist and you submit to is actually determining your future. So, again, you must avoid the temptation, again, to complacency. You need to resist that adamantly for every part of your life, okay? That temptation, if not resisted, complacency, that's what I'm just focusing on today as we're unpacking this, okay? That if that temptation is not resisted, it has a profound effect on everything in your life, from relationships to your marriage to your health to your finances. It actually will alter your future. Now, listen to what I'm saying here. In 2022, towards the end of 2022, talking about from September, October, November, I was preparing our church for the new year of 2023. And in that preparing, I was impressed upon by writing down 7 phrases, okay? 7-word phrases, and we ended up actually in totality with 8 of them, and we called them 7 power-filled words that will release your destiny. 7 power-filled words that will release your destiny. The one I want to focus on today in particular was called. It started off like this: good things are coming your way today. And that sounds pretty good. Good things are coming your way today. Good things are coming your way today. 7 power-filled words that will release your destiny. But something amazing happened. And in just a few days, as I was saying that, and the goal was to say it 7 times a day, and then for 7 minutes a day, meditate. Meditation is forced focus, okay? Meditate on for 7 minutes a day, and it would start having a profound effect in your life and on your life, and it would actually start releasing the destiny or the successes that are on tap for you, okay? But in the process of doing that, along the way, I was challenged, or I should say, I was directed, and that's what I listened to, and we'll talk about all of that stuff. It wasn't these weird voices or anything. I was really sensed to go in this direction and change it from good things are coming my way to greater, listen to me, greater things are coming my way today. Greater things are coming my way. And you're like, well, that's such a subtle difference, but it's a big difference. See, to have a good marriage, that's fine. But I want a greater marriage, and I have a great marriage married to my wife Suze, and so that took me from just being totally settling into just complacent or good enough, that I wanted again something that was more, and that is there. Okay, to have good health that's okay too. To have good health, that's okay. But to have greater health now, when you have greater health, you have opened the door for unlimited possibilities. And that's what I want you to see, okay? So greater things are coming your way today. So I had to resist just saying good things are coming my way. And that's a positive resistance to okay things, all right things are coming my way. But I had to resist just saying good things, and I had to now implement that greater things are coming my way today. Why? Because when I moved into that area, when I moved into that reality, that was the original. Listen to me, this is so important. That was the original truth for my life, because there are greater things on tap for me, greater things that I'm supposed to be experiencing. It's going from shopping at the bargain basement to now purchasing the very best quality things in life that are destined, that are meant for me. So when I started speaking out, greater things are coming my way. It opened up the reality of why I was put on this planet, what I was created for, and that I was meant to make a difference in this world. So I want to encourage you now. Resist complacency. Resist just being good enough. Why? Because you were created for greater, and greater things are coming your way. I want to thank you for your attention. I want to thank you for your focus. And again, we're just going to continue to unpack this topic, this subject matter, getting a hold of this skill set of positive resistance. I'll see you next week, and you're going to have a fabulous week this week.